Alright, hello fair people. I have returned. Not so much by my own volition, but a friend, primal_RD, my boy Ruben, he's like, hey, you should totally make more videos. And I'm like, I hate that. But he was like, you should do a what I eat in a day and training video. And for anyone that follows my Instagram and knows how much fucking lifting stuff I post on my story as of late, I was like, it's not a bad idea. So here we are. I'm gonna probably have to come back and talk about this later in the day, just because I have a friend coming and we're going to get some milk and I don't want to keep him waiting and I ramble. So breakfast is a milkshake. It's got 400 milliliters of raw milk, just under a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice, 2 eggs, about 5 grams of collagen peptides, about 10 grams of bee pollen. I just realized I forgot to put honey in it. Oh well. 10 grams of raw butter, 10 grams of coconut oil, and might come as a shocker to some primal people, but 2 grams of salt, because I've been experimenting with salt as of late. But yeah, apart from that, breakfast also is okay. 3 Shilajit tabs, down the hatch, and yeah, fructose, fat, protein, a whole lot of goodness for liver and stomach and mind and muscle. So I don't know what more you can ask for. Also, worth noting is that I'm like half a week into finally cutting after 7 months of bulking. So yeah, typically when I was bulking, the only difference is like 2 more eggs, way more honey, and probably filling like the entire thing up with milk, as opposed to just the 400 milliliters. So like milk and then topping it off, or orange juice and then topping it off with milk. So, fluid dynamics, yeah, apart from that, I've got a lot of stuff that I'm probably going to talk about tonight, such as sleep and salt and health and yeah, a whole bunch of other stuff. But as for now, this is just part 1. I'm going to be like epic YouTube vlogger with weird diet that's quirky today. So yeah, so happy. Yeah, I will keep doing what I'm doing then. Bye for now. Bro, I'm vlogging. God damn it, all phones. You guys are dicks.
Okay.
Of course. Oh, wait. Everybody gotta eat. Do it, Dan. Ship. Hey. Fine. For the ship. Eat the ship. The good ship. Being a dick today. Eat it. Don't eat my hand. Stop it. You're such a dick, dude. How much do you like carrots? Yum, yum, yum. Look at them. What dingbats. And then look at this guy. Don't hit them. Nom. Oh, baby gets it. You get another one. There you go. I love you. I'm sorry, I'm out. Oh boy.
I wanna go home, but I'm already here and I don't really like it. I wanna go home, but I'm already here and I don't really like it. I wanna go home, but I'm already here and I don't really like it. I wanna go home, but I'm already here and I don't really like it. I wanna go home, but I'm already here and I don't really like it. I wanna go home, but I'm already here and I don't really like it.
All right, back home after all that. Yeah, so basically an hour in between breakfast and the carrot, and a little more than, just gonna say 2 hours before carrot and lunch, just because when I got home, there's stuff I needed to do. And yeah, lunch is it's like 80 grams of cheese, 50 grams of dates, and 400 milliliters of delicious raw milk. No, I think I'm going to talk about it in detail about everything tonight, but yeah, that's the name of the game, fam. So I'm going to eat this, and I will report in next. I'm back. I'm sad because as I was finishing eating that last meal, I realized I was forgetting something, and it was these little mandarins that we have downstairs. And I got really excited because I was like, oh, I get to eat that. But I can't because they're gone. Because my parents ate them. So no mandarin for me, and almost no visibility of me for you. Hey. But, whew. Yeah, salt. So, I think the animal excuse for salt is pretty lame, because mainly the animals that go and seek it out, like elephants and deer and whatnot, are herbivores. I do think the fact that so many civilizations use it is somewhat of a testament to it. And the main reason, like, I literally just like, it's like, I haven't had salt in almost 2 years, like, exogenous, like just sprinkled on something. So, I started trying it. I think I'm at like 6 grams a day. I have like 2 grams in my shakes and a little bit in my coffee. And 2 days after starting that, consistently every night I'm having multiple like vivid dreams. And, that's a testament to how deeply I'm sleeping, obviously. And I don't think that's some like autogenous fucking adrenal response, because you wouldn't sleep better if your fucking adrenals are going wild. But, I'm healthy enough to experiment on myself with salt because it's so dangerous. But, well, I like pioneering my own health, and not we ain't into no biohacking. We're into bio advancing, folks. But yeah, apart from that, sleep, like the salt, like doesn't exactly knock me out, but I get to sleep so much deeper with it. And it's crazy because literally from like, I'm still waking up like maybe twice a night, but I literally just take that opportunity to either drink my fucking magnesium bicarbonate water, or as I was when I was bulking, to just chug more milk because you got to go full baby mode if you're trying to grow. But apart from that, no. Sleep has been decent. Sleep is very important. Make sure yours is decent too. And yeah, let's do little bullet points I definitely wanted to discuss. And yeah, now I'm not going to have to do it later. Ooh. Hello. All right. I'm in the car on the way to the gym. I have my coffee. That's like 30 grams of sugar, 20 grams of honey, topped off with milk, 2 grams of salt, 10 grams of collagen. That's that. My intra workout is sponsored by More Milk with honey and sugar. Yeah, definitely something I noticed while bulking is that the intra workout nutrition, like milk obviously being the single greatest option you could choose, is something that definitely pushes regular training to the next level, not only in regards to just performance, but obviously recovery. And yeah, but I'm gonna sip on this. I'm gonna have that while I'm training, and I have 2 eggs for when I finish. Typically, as I'm driving to the gym, that's spent either talking to my girlfriend, seeing the highest note I could reach with my voice, or talking like yoga. So yeah, I'll got the female to talk to, and I will report back probably from the gym, and I get to be one of those annoying people that just records everything because I'm doing overhead press today, and I feel like my warm-up and all that is pretty effective for getting all your fucking shit ready. And no, wait, oh, I can't flip it? What the fuck? Yeah, there's just this nasty ass fucking chemtrail. Gay. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, so I'm in the gym. I like to start my workout with some band pull aparts. Gotta focus on pulling that scapula back and down. But during these and almost everything else, I always like to make sure that my glutes are fired up and I'm just feeling my connection with the grounds, especially seeing as how I'm doing overhead press today. It's something important to remember. I call these around the worlds. Yeah, just focus on keeping your arms as far apart as possible and just feeling like everything from like your traps and shoulders to your obliques and like the lowest like insertion of your lats just get lit up by doing these. Really nice to just open up like the shoulder girdle. Then I just do some spins with some light weights. Those are 5 pounds. I'll do them one way, showing some multiple angles for a cinematic experience. Yeah, I do them clockwise and counterclockwise, and then I will do some breaststrokes. Very fun. Shoulder health is a key, and now doing them reversed, just practicing my hugging game. Nice and warmed up already. I do some of these. I don't even really know what to call them. Like, I don't know, crazy chickens, I guess. It's just like jamming your 3 like ring, middle, and pointer into your shoulder, and just rolling backwards and forwards, and then a few handcuffs just to continue getting those delts absolutely lit up. Now the fun stuff, some basic sledgehammer swinging. Yeah, apart from lighting up your shoulders too, I find that this just does such an excellent job of just getting the entire upper body awake, and I've been doing them consistently at the start of all of my workouts for quite a while. So I'll do them one way with my hands, a certain way, and like you just saw there, then I'll swap it, and then I'll just do it again. There's Sean being handsome, leaving, and yeah, just keeping at it. absolutely warmed up, shoulders ready to go, but, we're still at it. So now this is just like collie slash Eskrima stuff. Again, those wrists nice and warmed up. About to see me. Yeah, he grabbed my ass. That's literally photo evidence of me being sexually assaulted at the gym. Fuck you, Chandler. Yeah, so just practicing a few strikes where... Oh, I knocked over the sledgehammer there, huh? Practicing a few strikes that, loosen me up. And again, shoulders, elbows, and wrists just fired up. Again, more basic strikes. Very fun to do. I like the whole... I don't want to say fighting style, but just like using the sticks, because like, you can literally pick up like anything stick-like and then be able to effectively fuck someone up with them. And now this is just a little bit of Heaven 6 flow and, coordination and warming up. What more could you ask for? And some more wrist stuff. Yeah, mostly this is more so fun and to get my heart rate up than it is to really warm up anything at this point, but it's still fun. And yeah, here I am trying to figure out what else I can do. I can guarantee you that none of this looks nearly as impressive if it was just on like 1 time speed, but all this stuff is doubled up to make sure you guys aren't just watching me do BS stuff for like half an hour. And now, if you're going to do any type of pushing, you ought to be doing a whole lot of pulling just to fire up anything that is antagonistic muscle-wise in order to ensure not only safety, but proper function. So it's only like 70 pounds, so doing a bunch, super wide grip to my chest and behind the neck, narrower grip to my chest, and dramatic pause before I start doing them behind the neck again. But yeah, typically whenever I'm doing like benching or overhead pressing, after every few sets, I'll just stop and do basically this all over again, just to make sure that like my shoulders are all fired up. Now some pullovers. These, I feel personally, are much more effective for overhead pressing than with benching. So typically when I bench, I'll do the full pull down circuit, and when I overhead press, I'll just do the pullovers. So yeah, now just warming up, doing some Bradford. Again, those shoulders primed, triceps lit up, joints are very happy at this point. Starting with a plate, because just like with deadlifts, once you can start overhead pressing a plate, that's when that's the bare minimum. Hitting it for kind of rough 3. I'm a bit more tired than I thought I would be because I PR'd by 60 pounds on a high handle trap bar deadlift yesterday. That was 135. This was 155, if I'm not mistaken. Having some intra-workout sweet milk to keep me going. Rocking the Ride the Bowflex Benoit shirt. If that was 55, this would be 75. And now I'm already transitioning from a strict overhead press into a push press. This is 195. Got the belt on for that intra-abdominal pressure. A little bit of a grind at the top there. And here is 205. I've hit this before, but with how the numbers were going up prior, I knew I wasn't really going to make any serious poundage gains, so I just decided to go for that. And, it is what it is, but that feel when overhead press is stalling. And this is me just burning out on a plate. I think I ended up doing 10 strict reps, followed by 2 push press reps. So, a whole lot of that. And because I didn't really get a PR, and I still wanted some sort of PR in the gym, I decided to fuck around with stones. So here is 175. My first time ever really doing a stone over bar. Yeah. So 175, this was 200. Watching them now and seeing how high my butt is definitely a point that I will work on in the future. But look at that grind. Oh baby, this is in real time if you didn't realize, but yeah. Oh mama. And I think that is it. Oh, yeah, and then I die.
Care about anxious horses, I do not. Inject copious amounts of stolen ketamine, I will. Drives home from the gym. Schizophrenic will come out, it will. Another thing I do while driving is make a mental effort to mew. At least 40 minutes a day, and then you will catch yourself doing it more.
Yeah, that kind of just devolved from Yoda at the end there. But yeah, you know, whenever I'm having like an online class, whenever I'm driving, I always try and have like some certain periods of the day just dedicated to like conscientiously mewing, just for the fact of those facial gains. And the more I do that, the more I just naturally find myself assuming the position, if you will. Also, you guys, yeah, you can see me every now and then, you know. If anything, I'm already like a disembodied voice talking in your head, so it's lit. Join the club.
Okay, so instead of just literally showing a bowl filled with 200 grams of liver and 100 grams of bull testicle, I'm going to do something more productive and show you how to actually process a bowl. Because I had a lot of fun figuring out how to do it, but I'm sure might be a bit confusing, daunting even to someone without my genius intellect. So let's get the. Okay, that looks good. This skin. This is some tough stuff. Like the ball is protect. So first order of business, you gotta get all the pee out of it. There is quite a lot of pee stored in the balls. So basically, this is what you're looking for. And when you get that, I'm gonna keep going. It smells oddly like chicken soup. And the flavor is something like a mixture of chicken and like scallops, a little salty. Now we're busting out the scissors, doing our best to cut through. This bit I don't really eat, and hopefully I can just, oh yeah, it's too tight. Gotta squeeze the ball out of the skin. Trim this bit off. And then you're left with the ball. The ball continues to be very, very protective. I've noticed that the outside does not digest, like, at all. So get ready to see it in the toilet. But the inside, completely fine. Yeah, that's what the inside looks like. Very weird. You probably could benefit by like trimming the skin, but that's more work, and yeah, it's a lot of work just to eat some balls. But yeah, that's that. I'm probably gonna take a bath tonight, so yeah, catch me in the tub, fam. So yeah, that's dinner. Like 150 testy, 200 liver. Both are about a week old now, so it's a whole lot of funk up in this bitch. All right, it's real bathtub talk time. I'm nuking myself in here. I got my red light. going at me because it's important to avoid or at least minimize your blue light exposure in the latter part of the day because you want that natural melatonin production to do its thing. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna like spitball some fun facts. If your tub has one of those overflow thingies, so it's like constantly leaking out water past the level, take some tin foil and jam it in that bitch. That's what I did. And now my tub, like, one, can hold more water, and two, because it's not constantly losing water, it stays warmer longer. It's lit. I don't know why I'm looking at the wrong side. I should be looking here. But, what else? Yeah, I just did a little bit of magnesium chloride and some Epsom salts in the bath. Relaxing. Getting those vertebrae nice and willing to stretch and let my spine suck back into place when I do my stretches later, which a lot of people on Instagram liked the banded hip pull thing, so I might as well just do that in a video too. But yeah, it's hot, boys and girls. I had some. So I talked about sleep earlier, I'm pretty sure. Like, phone off. Airplane mode and off is two different things. Off, like, you will notice a difference. Windows open, fan on, air circulation is key. Still totally for floor sleeping. And that's about it. What else I got? The salt. Yeah, like, I think I'm about 2 weeks into the whole salt experiment. I'm gonna keep going with it until like I notice something adverse. But like I said, for now, like, I've been sleeping super deep as a result of incorporating it. And it's great because I didn't do anything else apart from adding salt, so I know that, like, you know, that was the thing. Not about the pink, the sweat. It's in my eyes. It stings. All right. Himalayan salt. Fuck Himalayan salt. Get like sea salt or like kosher salt or something that isn't pink, because that's just a fuck ton of iron. And it's not about the iron you're eating now, it's about the iron you were eating as a kid in a post-World War II America where iron fortification of like every starchy grain and whatever is just the name of the game, apparently. Because there's so much shit that's fortified with iron between like food and water and fucking everything that like you're just so built up. And, you know, it's iron that you've absorbed before you got woke about eating, and the iron now, it's two different things. And you're still getting fucked up because your body can't recycle that much. What else? Yeah, that's kind of about it. Just vibing in the tub now. I'm gonna like fucking stitch together the actual video before I go to sleep, and I'm gonna try to do voiceovers on the working out parts, so hopefully that comes out well. Apart from that, yeah, you know, I'm pretty happy with how I'm eating. I could be doing some more like actual, like, not dried fruit, so that's what I'm gonna hope to do in the upcoming weeks. Apart from that, everything is going to remain the same, mostly. Yeah, you know, like, I'm having more than adequate protein, nice amount of carbs, decent amount of fat. Muscle is being preserved, if not even built, too, which is great. That's what you want to hear when you're on a cut. I have enough carbs to be the fire to burn fat, and yeah, very satisfied with how I'm eating, how I'm feeling, and my energy throughout the day, and most importantly during my workouts. I'm also now noticing like a bit of vibration when I'm talking, so I'm curious if like you guys are gonna get the sick like bathroom acoustics. That'd be cool. Back on the minimizing blue light. Flux on the computer. I use Twilight on my phone. I'm not crazy. I'm like okay with it. It could be better. in certain ways, but you know, it works. And apart from that, I literally don't remember the last time I used like the regular light in my room. Like I just always use this fucker because I have two. I have like the one that I'm like using on myself, and then I have another one right behind my computer that I just point up in the ceiling, and like that's enough to bounce enough light to make my room bright. I'm definitely just rambling at this point, but you know, depending on how this goes, let me know. I will gladly do some more training stuff because, you know, my diet's going to remain the same, and, you know, training's fun, and, you know, give people ideas, which is cool, what I'm all about. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, great seeing you guys again. I hope you were happy to see me. I will see you probably in like fucking 2 years. I don't know. Alright, bye. I love you guys. Cut down a power line and plant a tree. I still remember my slogan.
As is tradition, I forgot something. And that is one, to show you guys the stretch thing with the bands that I do. Two, as I was rewatching the video and editing it in the tub, because I'm fucking productive, I forgot to mention that when I was bulking, I was also eating a pound of 85-15 ground beef a day and about like 500 grams of potatoes a day. So yeah, and apart from like, you know, my weekly like superfoods that I'd alternate between liver and oysters with, and yeah, apart from that, you know, everything was identical to this, except just lesser amounts. Another thing worth saying is obviously shout out to Ruben again. Thank you for making me do this. Shout out to Dan for accompanying me to the farm and letting me use your music. And shout out to Sean at Savage City Strength, Hillsborough, New Jersey, where I'm getting strong. And if I see someone there for my freaking YouTube, that would be epic. But now let me try to explain what I'm doing. So, naturally, if you're in a gym and you just have a band and a squat rack, just do the loop thing and like pull it through. It's going to be more taunt that way, but I just did this because when you do the loop method, they end up just getting like super like entwined in themselves, and yeah, it's annoying. But basically, it's just. Oh jeez. So, get into it like that. You know, you see, it's basically just stepping into it. Yeah, cool. All right, let me try setting this down. I don't think I can do. Okay, let's redo it because I'm dedicated for you guys. Snap, crackle, and pop goes the knees. I doubt I'm gonna be able to reach, but we'll see. So, basically, get in, push them down. You want them as far down your lower back as possible. Hold them down, slowly let yourself fall. And let me readjust. Or I can just hold it at this point. Alright, so I have it right around my hips, and now my hips will go. Try and keep it in line, feet up. I'm sure this looks absolutely stunning. I hope you enjoyed the view, but yeah, that's it. And you know, you're set up, going up, it's pulling you, great tension. Fantastic for relieving any sort of discomfort on the lumbar spine and pulling apart your discs in a nice way. So yeah, give it a shot. A lot of people who I've recommended this to have, you know, said good things about it, and I am blocking half the camera. I'm sorry. And yeah, it's lit. So I already said goodbye, so haha, I'm just ending it. This is like a fucking stupid gay Marvel movie fucking end credit scene because I'm fucking working.